you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I am so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide. What I see is not, you don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. Some of you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make believe. Some of you and only me. How can I
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, or if you are brand new here and this is the very first time you ever see on my face, what's up? I am Jen. I share all things health, fitness, and leveling up here on the channel. Anything I do to level up my own life, I share with you guys in hopes to inspire and motivate you to do the same. So if that sounds like your jam, make sure to subscribe before we jump into today's video. All right, guys, good morning and happy Friday, or happy whatever day it is for you. It's Friday for me. I am at the gym. I just dropped little dude off at school. I am working on some pre-workout here. We are gonna do a full day of eating with some off-plan eating. I figured that I would film this and kind of give you guys a couple tips on when I know that I'm going to be having some off-plan treats, how I prioritize and focus other things throughout the day so that I make sure to like get as much protein in, not completely go thousands of calories over and all of that mess. Just try to make the best decisions and be mindful when you know that you have something coming up that you are going to indulge in, a treat or a meal or whatever. Having a plan in place ahead of time and having some kind of strategy ahead of time is the only way that you'll win on this journey, especially if you are in fat loss mode. There is a period of time when you're in fat loss mode that I think you should refrain from all off-plan eating or cheat meals or any of that for a season. However, then there are other parts of your health journey and just life in general that you are going to incorporate some of those things in if you wish to, and this is how I do it, so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. But it's Friday, it's push day, we are getting ready to head in the gym. Don't mind my coffin and all my Halloween stuff back here. We have a crazy busy day today as well as a very busy weekend. Already Fridays are pretty busy for me, just buttoning up from the week, trying to finish work and all of that before we head into the weekend. However, because it's Halloween weekend, today we have a trunk or treat at my son's karate school, and I am dressing up my vehicle. My sister's gonna meet me there. We're doing like a whole zombie land. Like, we have so many props and things, so that's gonna be happening as soon as I get little dude from school. Then we are gonna go do the trunk or treat, decorate everything, and then we're gonna go back to my sister's house and decorate there, because tomorrow she is having a huge Halloween party at her house, so we have to decorate and do all the stuff for there. And I'm making a bunch of like spooky dishes and stuff that I have to prep for the party tomorrow. So then we have the Halloween party tomorrow, and then Sunday is my nephew's 1-year-old birthday bash, which we have family coming into town for, so we will be doing that Sunday. Plus, we probably will go to like a fall festival during the day, and then Monday is Halloween. So every day there's something going on, and every day we're gonna probably be indulging a little bit. So I have to be like crazy strategic on how I'm going to do this and navigate the entire weekend and still keep health and goals in mind. Because just because the holidays are here, you don't want to just throw it away and for 4 days be balls to the wall. So we're gonna have a plan in place, we're gonna execute, we're gonna come on the other side of this weekend still feeling good, enjoying in some of the things of life that we enjoy in with family and fun and all of that, and have some of the treats, but we're gonna do it mindfully. So it is already 9:20. As soon as I get done working out, we have to shoot to Aldi's. I have to grab a couple more things for the Halloween party, and then I have to-do list a mile long. So we'll go home and start knocking all of those things off. I do have family that's coming into town to stay at the house, so you know, when you're like prepping house and rooms and all of that to make sure that everything's good for when family's here. So I have all of that to do as well as work. So I know I'm talking a mile a minute. You guys saw I mixed up my Project One. That's a pre-workout that I am sipping on today. This is a grape flavor, delicious. And then you guys saw I have my post-workout for when we come out of the gym. So let's get in here and knock out push day.
I know you've been down thinking about him again. I know that your heart's been broken. You should try and let it go and start being yourself. 'cause you don't need to be ashamed. Everyone's got their hearts broken sometime. Let's go out and lose our minds, forget all about him. You can put on your dress, dancing to your favorite song. Everybody will sing along, sing along, sing along. So put your hands up, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, feel it too? Maybe you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body. Baby, you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body. Baby, you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body.
All right, guys, that workout is done. We did an hour and 19 minutes, totally crushed it. Now post-workout, thank God I have this because we still have to go to Aldi's, which I would do this even if I was going straight home. This post-workout regimen that I have been on, I've been seeing killer results with. So this is a rapid assimilation protein, which means it digests quicker than like whole foods. So it gets to your muscles and starts that repair and recovery process quicker, coupled with the ignition, the high glycemic carb, because you start to deplete your glycogen stores when you're working out and making small micro trauma, if I could talk, tears in your muscles. So that recovery process has really paid off. So I have the root beer float today and the ignition. Now I've also, of course, had an uptick in my intensity of workouts, as well as dialing my nutrition. So all of that coupled together has had awesome results. You can't just have a good post-workout nutrition and then you eat like crap or you're not training hard. You know, all of it together brings the results. But root beer float, absolute #1 flavor. Probably after that is the chocolate mint cookie. And then all the cereal ones are good. Like taste exactly like the milk in the bottom of a bowl, like the Fruity Pebbles one. I could not talk today, guys, but we had to run through the rain. Now I'm looking like a hot mess express, but we've got to get to Aldi's. It's already 11 o'clock now, and go get that and get back to the house so we can knock out some work. So let's go see how productive your girl can be in the next few hours before I got to get little dude from school. All right, guys, we're just gonna mix up our Opti Greens and Opti Reds. If you are brand new here, you have no idea what those are. Opti Reds from First Phorm, Opti Greens from First Phorm. I just pour them in these little glass jars that I have linked in my Amazon store down below. 2 scoops of reds, which these are almost empty. I already have backup, so I need to refill these. 2 scoops of greens. These help with digestion, help to break down your food, help with gut health, immune health, fat loss, helps boost your metabolism, all the good stuff. Okay, guys, could not be easier. I had meal prepped egg bites ready to rock and roll, sausage and spinach and some seasonings. These are super easy to make. I will link a meal prep video. I show exactly how I make them up above. But they have awesome macros, clean whole foods, super easy and delicious. And today that's all I'm having for breakfast. Normally I would have some like fruit or something on the side with it, but I am focusing on super high protein for breakfast and lunch for a couple different reasons. One, I want to make sure that I get as close to or hit my protein goal, even though I'm going to be having some off-plan stuff later. And second, 90% of the time when you are either eating out at a restaurant or you're going to have some stuff that you indulge in once in a while and not all the time, it's normally normally going to be carb and fat heavy. So you want to focus on protein all throughout the day and save your carbs and fats to fill up your calories later in the day when you are eating said off-plan thing. So I have 6 of the egg bites here, which is 279 calories, 42 grams of protein, 2 carbs, and 12 fat. So super low calorie, high protein. And then of course, like you just saw, I mixed up my Opti Greens and Opti Reds. Then I also always go in with my full mega and microfactor. If you guys caught my last video, I explained a little bit why I take these. These are the staples I take every single day. Full mega, it's good for heart health, cardiovascular health, regulating your blood sugar, your blood pressure, all of that. But I take it more than anything for the anti-inflammatory properties. It helps reduce inflammation and helps with joint health more than anything, and I love it for that. So I take 2 of these every day, and then I take my microfactor pack. And of course, I always have a link down below if you guys want to check any of those out. I'm also going to continue to sip on my first Phorm Orange Sunrise Energy drink. I started sipping on this morning before we went to the gym, and then I just popped it in the fridge. I'm still working on my first half gallon here, so I will chug that while I get this protein in and start knocking out my to-do list. Super duper easy lunch I've thrown together here. I had some mahi left over that we cooked on the Blackstone the other night. Just threw it on a bed of chopped romaine lettuce. It was a pre-chopped salad bag that I had in the fridge. Super easy. And then topped it with 1 serving, 1 tablespoon of this Rollin' Original Glaze that I get off of Amazon. 35 calories for 1 tablespoon. This bowl is 200 calories, 33 grams of protein, 11 carbs, and 1 fat. And that's going to fuel me. I have to scarf it down super quick so that I can head out the door to get little dude. I've been about 497 miles an hour. So we're going to get this in, and then we're going to get moving to get little dude and off to the trunk or treat. Okay guys, it is 4 o'clock. We are at the karate school. As you can see, it is raining, so we're not sure if it's going to clear up and we're going to decorate the trunk or if we're going to move it inside to inside the karate school. You see little one, my daughter and grandson. Say hi, buddy. He's just like, what? But I forgot what I was even saying. It has been so nuts. I've been like 4 million miles an hour. We have so much going on, but I did fill my water a second time. So gonna be working on that. Normally they have like food trucks and stuff out here, and of course all the snacks and goodies and treats and all of that, but because of the weather, not sure how that's gonna work out, but I'll show you whatever treats I end up having, and we might just end up throwing some salmon in the oven when we get home for dinner rather than eating out here like we had planned. But that's okay. We are still going to have a good time and make the best of it. So we're back at the house now. I only ended up having a few pieces of the kids' candy, some of my favorites, and we did not end up eating any food there because the weather and everything, but I worked through most of my second half gallon. I have a little bit of that left. I am now back at the house. Sorry, the TV is so loud. The kids are watching a movie, but I'm going to go in with these protein chips, and we're just going to order pizza for the kids and everybody that's here. So we'll be having some pizza here in just a bit. Fun fact about me, pizza is my most favorite food of all time. The kids have already dug in. Oh, look at those garlic knots with sauce. And then babe got an antipasta salad with all kind of meat and cheese on it. Absolutely delicious from this place that's local to us, bomb.com. The white pizza is my jam, and that's what I'm getting ready to go in with, along with some of these garlic knots and this salad. And I just squeezed in a second workout that likely killed me, but just because I have so much going on, but we knocked it out, and I just am knocking out some pages while I eat dinner, and then I'll be heading to my sister's to decorate for the Halloween party tomorrow. Okay guys, so here would have been my ending macros last night. I ended up staying at my sister's like way past midnight. We were decorating till super late and I was just beyond tired and stuffed from the pizza and stuff from dinner. So this was going to be my ending macros. This is what I had planned. You guys know I pre-track. However, I didn't end up having my protein milkshake. So this was actually the ending macros. So I would have liked to had a little more protein, but again, I was super tired and full, and our protein macro was still at 114 aside from dinner and everything that I had. So still got plenty of protein in for the day, still left a ton of room in my calories to fill in for the rest of the treats and stuff that I had. So everything ended up working out okay. Finished our water, finished our second workout, had over 17,000 steps. Absolutely just still crushed the day, and now we're going into the weekend ready to rock and roll for all the Halloween festivities, which I will insert some of those clips now. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video of how I go about tracking and eating and working out on days that I know that I'm going to have some off-plan food, things that I don't normally incorporate into my everyday normal eating. So wanted to bring you guys along. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps your girl out. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one and all things health and wellness and leveling up. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.